that's when yeah, I never believed in true. I never believed in love at first sight. I never believed in like love like that until I seen him, because I felt like he was just a perfect. I mean, all my kids were perfect little human beings, but he was the first one, and I and remembering not thinking that I was gonna live to even have kids. I didn't even think I could have kids. Then me gaining so much weight, I already felt like his dad didn't like me like that. He was just using me. But it was like when I seen him, it was like all of that just kind of disappeared. It was still there, but it was like, here's this, like, I carried you. I felt your first kicks, and you know, you probably heard me cry all the time, and then to feel like you're here, like it was like just a surreal moment. And I remember whispering to him, because at this time we was in the room by ourselves, and how I was gonna not let him feel like how my mom made me feel when I was younger. I wanted him to know like I loved him, like he's gonna be loved. Like even though his father is an asshole, he's gonna always know that I'm always gonna love him through no matter what. And not even knowing what he's gonna be or what he's gonna grow up to be, but I just wanted him to know, like, from the first time that I saw him, like, you basically are, like, you basically saved my life, because I can't imagine I couldn't imagine not having a little kid, you know. I didn't think I would be a good mom, because I don't know why I didn't think I was not going to be a good mom. Um, but yeah, so when people were calling me and wishing me, he started to get my children, for the first one, started to get mad, and because every time somebody was calling me, they still had me monitored for my blood pressure, and so every time somebody would like call and want to talk about the baby, how the baby looks and all that other stuff, my blood pressure would skyrocket all over again, and they would have to come and give me more medicine. So it was like he took my phone away from me. He told everybody to stop calling me, due to the fact like every time I got excited, my blood pressure went up. So when I was finally released to go home, everybody came to to my house to see the baby, to wish me. Mind you, I still have stitches. I can't walk properly, and you know I'm in pain. So, like I said, the whole time, this is like year two. Yeah, year two that we're together, and he just got a job working overnight security at some place or whatever. So I'm not working at this time. Now, I mean, mind you, I've been working all this time until I had him. So he goes to work for only 2 weeks, and now I'm starting to get better. I'm starting to walk around. I'm starting to do stuff on my own, stuff like that. And then the second week, he didn't even get his first paycheck yet. Comes to me and was like, "You need to figure out something and go ask Spanky or Donna." Now he needs their help. Not even him. He's telling me that I need to go back to work. I need to go back to work because he can't. He was like, he can't be working all these hours and still going to school, and I'm just sitting at home. I said, what? I just had a baby and I can't go back to work until after 6 weeks. And he's like, well, they're not gonna know. Just ask Spanky and Donna, can you go back? Because I'm not gonna be able to do this and go to school. I said, wow. And he didn't go back. So Donna was so mad. She's like, you just had a baby, Louis. I said, I know. To the point where he started sleeping back at his mom's house. And then what made it worse, there was a pipe that blew up in my apartment, so they ended up having to move me out of my apartment into a whole new unit. So I literally had this baby, and And mind you, he got homeboys that could have came and helped him move all my stuff into a new apartment. You know, I still was helping. I had to move majority of my stuff into that apartment. And he was, because he had stopped working, now I can't pay my rent because I'm not working. My majority of my money came from tips. I ended up getting kicked out of my apartment and had to go move in back in with my mom because he didn't want to work anymore. He was okay staying at his mom's house and sharing a bedroom with his brother that was still in high school. He was okay with that. But when I moved, I had to ask my mom, can I move back in? And at first, because of the way we moved out before, and then my sister had to go back, and now I have to go back. And mind you, her husband, and at this time, his kids done came from Haiti around this time, and they're staying in the back of the yard in a shack. That's a whole nother story. So mind you, how embarrassing it is to have to go back home because this man refused to pay any bills. And you just had a baby. Just had a baby. So now I have to go share a room with my sister. Me and my son has to go share a room with my sister, and now it's come up to where we have to go for myself and my son has to go for his appointment. Mind you, he doesn't have a doctor yet because I'm waiting till I get his Medicaid and everything like that. So he takes me to this doctor's office in a nicer place in Coral Springs or something like that, or Plantation. And at first, I'm trying to figure out how you know about this doctor's office. So as we sitting there, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, okay, how do you know about this doctor's office? Because it just seemed random. Like you had to go through all these cussing up into the elevator and all that stuff. Do you know that was the same doctor, the other girl, her parent, because she had like, I guess her dad had a good job where they had private insurance. That's where he took me to the other child's pediatrician. Oh, I got up. Oh, I made a scene. I said, "Are you serious? Are you?" I got up and I went to go sit in the car with my baby. Oh, you acting stupid. Oh, my son needs to be seen. Oh, how dare you take me to the same pediatrician that your other girlfriend or the person you done had a baby with months ago on me with, and thought that was gonna be cool, thought I was gonna be okay with it? No, I find my own doctor, and that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. Cause how dare you? So when he drops me back at home, that's when he curses me out. Oh, you ruined. Nobody's ever gonna want you. You already have a baby. You will never do better than me.